Hello everybody, welcome to this video where I will be reviewing my monthly books again. This month, it's March, so I'll just be reviewing the books I read this month. I read 10 books this month. In the beginning it went kind of slow, and then towards the end I just finished like 5 in a row. So yeah, let's just get started. The first book I read this month was Hideaway by Penelope Douglas, which is part of a series called the Devil's Night series, I guess. I am making a whole video about like the whole series, but I haven't finished the whole series yet, so it will not be out when I upload this video. But if you watch this video later, I will put the link in the description for the full review of the series. But yeah, besides that, this was a good book. I enjoyed it. This is the second book of the series. I finished the first book in February, which is in that video. I prefer this one a lot more. I think I also talked about this one a little bit in the previous video. So it is about a friend group who kind of terrorized their town on Devil's Night, which is the night before Halloween. And yeah, that's pretty much what it's about, and then people meet, and it's very dark, but I like that. So, but these characters are a lot better, the plot is better, the characters are nicer, the plot's better, the story's better, I don't know, the way it's written, it's just, I prefer this one. It's just a better read. I don't know how much I rated it, but I will look. I think it was 4 stars. But I give like too many stars, usually. So I'm trying to fix that, but it's difficult because I don't know. I feel like I can't give 2 stars because that seems like it's really awful. But then I wouldn't read a book that's 2 stars, you know? So I will never give a book 2 stars. Because if I'm reading a book that I think is going to be 2 stars, I'm not going to finish the book. So, yeah, I kind of have to change my reading system. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I really like Banks, which is the female main character, and Kai is also cool. So yeah. And Kai was very respectful of Banks, which is, I didn't expect, I think. So yeah, good book, 4 stars. Let's get to the next one. Then I finished Look Who's Back by Timur Vermes? So yeah, this one is about Hitler coming back to life in 2011. So he just suddenly appears in Berlin and he has to navigate his way through the city and time, because of course a lot of shit has changed, and in the beginning he didn't really know where he was, and especially when he was. I think it's a really interesting book, but it was very slow. I give it 2 stars, which, like I said, is low, but I wanted to finish this book. I think the cover is kind of funny. In terms of like, you can see, you know, the hair and the mustache, but it is the words. I don't know. But yeah, it feels kind of weird to read this because the character, which is like kind of, like it is supposed to be Hitler, but you don't know because, you know, he's not alive anymore and he didn't write the book. So it's just kind of assumptions of how Hitler would have reacted to situations. But it's weird because there's a lot of moments in the book where you're like, okay, this is a valid thing to do. But then you're like, but this is Hitler. Like, you're supposed to be thinking like, oh, he's evil. But then he does some stuff in the book where I'm like, oh, this isn't that evil. So it's very weird to read. Also, the people in the book are like, they all think that he's just a stand-up comedy guy who like is really into method acting. So they're all like, oh, you're funny, you're so right, because he says some stuff and then everybody's like, whoa, that's so true. But they think he does it in like a funny way. I don't know, it's a weird book. It took me a while. It took me a month to finish this book. So that's quite a long time. But yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'd recommend. I think it does give you a good insight also into how people think and how it came to be that Hitler got the power he got because people did believe in him in the beginning and trusted him. Not the right choice, but they did. And this book is kind of interesting to see how and why that happens. So yeah, it is interesting. It was very slow for me and not very entertaining. So then I read Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, which was very entertaining. I love this book so much. I love Ali Hazelwood. I have a whole video about this one, which is already out. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put the link in the description, put like the thingy up here if that's possible, we'll see. But yeah, this book, first of all, it's beautiful. Look at the edges, look at the color, oh my god. I gave it 5 stars. It's about a swimmer and a diver who have a secret that comes out and that turns out that they're actually kind of compatible. Yeah, it's just really good. I love the way she writes. The only thing that could have improved this book, I think, is if it was a dual perspective. So you got, like, you have Scarlett's perspective, the whole book, but I wish we would have gotten Lucas's perspective, because that would have been... But yeah, great book. I loved it. And I finished it in 1 day, actually. God damn. I finished it in 1 day. That is insane. Alright, then I started the Percy Jackson series, which I'm also making a video about, but I haven't finished it yet, so the video is not out yet. But it will be. Stay tuned. So yeah, Percy Jackson. I don't know if I should just do it individually. This one, I already knew the plot because I watched the movie and the series, so it was not as good for me. But it was still fun. I enjoyed it. But, spoiler alert, no, that's not an actual spoiler to the book, but for me. The other ones are better, to me. I give it 3 stars, which probably 2.5. Because it's good, but since I already knew everything, it was kind of boring. So yeah. If you don't know what Percy Jackson is about, it's about a demigod. So like the son of Poseidon. And he just has a mortal mom, and then he finds that out and he starts going on quests and like murdering monsters and stuff. I guess that's pretty good. Way to describe the book series. Okay, then I just read the second book, which instantly I liked a lot better because also it's really thin compared to the other one. And I found out, sorry, backtracking, sidetracks, whatever. I found out that like they like literally just continue. That's so cool. And also on the sides. Like, what? That's not the point. That's not what I was trying to say. But also, I keep dropping these books for some reason. I dropped this one on the floor, like it's kind of broken. And I dropped the 4th one, I think, as well. I don't know why, they keep falling. But yeah, second book, same concept. He's still a demigod. He still goes on quests to murder monsters. But I preferred this one because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I did in the other book. So it was good. I liked the character that was introduced in this one a lot. So that's always good. Yeah. Liked it. 4 stars, I think. Then I finally read Taming 7, which again, I have a video about, so I will put the link in the description so you can watch that if you want to have like my full review. But of course, it's 5 stars. You could have known that if you watch any of my videos. Yeah, these books, Chloe Walsh, Taming 7, Boys of Tommen, beautiful books. It's about a friend group. That's pretty much it. Friend group in Ireland in like 2005. And they all have their own issues and like they play rugby. That's it, I guess. That's the explanation, which sounds like a really boring premise. Premise? I don't know if that's a concept. I don't know. But it's not. It's so good. This one was the worst. I'm sorry. Well, no, I think everybody agrees with me on that one that has read these books. But it was shocking. Very. I'm not gonna say too much. If you wanna know my full review, watch the other video, because I will give a longer non-spoiler review and also a spoiler review, which I do in all of the videos I make of individual books, so if you want to see that, yeah. But yeah, this one was really good. I love these books, and apparently the next one is coming out this year, which I'm so excited about, and I will of course read it and review it for you guys. But yeah, great book, I loved it. 5 stars, of course, like, yeah, 5 stars, great book. Next book. Jiyoung, born 1982 by Nam-Joo. I know I'm saying all of that wrong. Nam-Joo. I have no idea, and I'm very sorry. I do not speak Korean, sadly. We'll be sick. But yeah, it's pretty much just it's this woman that's born in 1982, and it's about like the fact that her parents wanted a son, and just inequality for women throughout her life, which was really interesting to read. I read it in like 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. I enjoyed it. I think the ending, which I'm gonna tell it, but I don't think it's a spoiler. If you do think so, I'm sorry. But it turns out that she tells all of this to her therapist, and her therapist afterwards is like doing the thing that she's complaining about literally the whole book, like treating women differently just because they're women. Like he says, oh, next time I won't hire a woman because she'll get pregnant and have to go on leave, whatever, which is literally what she's complaining about the whole book. Well, not the whole book, but like pretty much. So yeah, I think it's an interesting book. It's like, it shows a good representation of how women are treated, especially in like a country like Korea where it's still not as good, the equality. And yeah, it's just an interesting read to see it. I think especially if, because like to me, all of these experiences are like, yeah, that's just, you know, what we gotta deal with. But I think a lot of guys don't realize that this is stuff that women actually think about, like, and have to consider, like, oh, we will get treated differently just because we're women, you know? Not to get too feminist? Too much like a feminist? I don't know, but I am, so deal with it. Yeah, it's just, it's a good book. I gave it 3 stars because it's not like a story, so I didn't enjoy, like, reading, well, I did enjoy reading it, but I don't know, I'm not really a fan of the way it's written in terms of like sentence structure and stuff, I guess. But yeah, that's just personal preference. In terms of actual information, it's really good. I don't know if these books are gonna go into view, but probably not, because the pile's not that big. Now it's just, yeah. Okay, Percy Jackson 3, which, again, I liked. It was good, nothing too special. It's just very much about him, I guess. I don't even know what this one specifically is. Oh, I do. They're all blending into one, which is kind of, I guess, maybe good, but for reviewing them individually, it's kind of difficult. For the other video, like the longer video about the series, I have reviewed every book like right after reading it, so it will be a better review in terms of my recollection, because it's not great. But yeah, I like this one. There was another character introduced that I really enjoyed reading about. Only shortly, but yeah, it was a good book. I feel like these books keep getting better, so I'm excited. I still have to read the last one, but we shall see. Then I read Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas, which is the 3rd book in the Devil's Night series. This one is the best I've read. It's about like the most fucked up friend. They're all pretty messed up, but this one is, oh my god. Yeah, it's really bad. But it was a good book. And the main character is blind, which is so interesting to read about. Like, genuinely, I don't know, because I don't know how that will be, so it's really interesting to like read like that. Yeah, I don't know, it was really cool. Really interesting. Really good book. My favorite for now. I gave it 5 stars, which I haven't for the other ones, I think. I think I gave Hideaway 4. Yeah. So this one is good, and I am excited for the last one, but the last one is like 700 pages, and it's this big. But I will read it, and I will review it, and I will let you know. But this one is really good. I really enjoyed this book. Very nice book. I think the power is almost coming into view. But luckily we're at our last book, which is the 4th Percy Jackson series. The 4th Percy Jackson book. This one, again, they keep getting better and better and better. It's still 4 stars. I don't think I'm gonna get to 5 stars. Maybe the 5th one is gonna be 5 stars. Who knows? Nobody. I mean, me in the future. But yeah, this one's good. I don't really know what to say about these, because the story kind of continues throughout the book, so I can't really tell it because it's kind of spoiling. But it also isn't, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Either way, good book. Just good series overall, I think. The pile is not gonna fall yet, so we're good. So those were the books I read this month. There were quite a lot, but they were also, a lot of them are part of a series, so let's see how it's gonna go next month. I'm already reading a book that I'm really enjoying, and I will probably make an individual video about it, because oh my god, it's really good. But I'm gonna keep that as a surprise. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe, please. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.